Hello, welcome. Tracey here from SkillBase First Aid, and I'd like to share with you something really exciting and something that we're all passionate about at SkillBase, and that is our Mental Wellbeing First Aid. This isn't just another course, this is something we've built from the ground up with heart, and this is what we believe that people need when helping others with their mental well-being and also helping ourselves with our own mental well-being. Now, before I get into the nitty gritty detail, I wanted to just take a moment just to imagine this with me. So imagine someone struggling. Maybe it's your colleague, your friend, a family member. Maybe they're struggling with their emotions or their mental health, and the people around them don't feel confident to help. Maybe they freeze, maybe they stay silent, maybe they feel scared, and that's why they don't know what to do or to say. And it's that's unthinkable to us, and that's why we've created our mental wellbeing first aid training. Imagine that moment yourself, not knowing or being sure what to say or do. That's not a lack of care to us, that is a lack of confidence. And that's exactly the foundation to all of our training in mental wellbeing first aid. So, with our mental wellbeing training, we see this as a fresh approach to workplace wellbeing as a whole. Mental health training is everywhere, but not all courses are created equal. Over the years, and it's been quite some years now, we've been going for since 2004, and in all those years we spoke to hundreds of people. Not just the delegates that come into the training room with us, whether it's in a virtual capacity or in person, but also the people we work closely with, so the training managers or the school bursar or the health and safety manager or the HR manager. And when we speak to these people about mental health training in the workplace, there was some themes that were coming up for us, and there's some here on the slide that you know they've experienced the course and found it really useful, but maybe a little bit too overwhelming with knowledge. Maybe they've left with lots of clinical information, but still unsure how to act or what to do. And they've also shared that sometimes what they've learned on mental health courses is it doesn't feel relevant to their everyday work culture. So that's why we've taken a different approach with our training. And with our approach, it's grounded and rooted in this passionate core belief that we have. And that is that we believe in a fundamental approach to well-being. And what we mean by that is we're looking at the whole person, not just symptoms or diagnosis. We're recognizing that we all experience stress and the pressures that life brings. And then that takes us into not labeling, or our action plan isn't just about crisis. There's a lot of prevention in there. Um, There's a strong emphasis that we all have mental health and we all experience stress. And they're different for different times and for different people. And there's a huge emphasis on that. And that's why the training goes beyond the clinical model. And we believe that's what makes it feel more human, more holistic, and therefore more empowering. It just seems to make more sense. And I can go away and go, yeah, I know what to do about that now. And I feel confident in helping myself and helping other people. So, what is the difference between other mental health training courses and our mental well-being training? Now, to us, there's a fundamental difference in the way that we train, and it starts with how we make people feel in the training room. And this goes beyond our mental well-being as well. This is with our physical first aid. Our sessions are about making people feel safe to ask questions, connect to each other's experience, and feel confident enough to offer support when it really matters. Now, to be that person on our course that leaves confident and able to step in when it matters most, the way we do that is with our skill based difference. So, all our mental wellbeing courses are designed differently from the ground up. They all focus on human connection over the clinical models. We're very empathy led as opposed to finding connection on diagnosis. We use clear, everyday language, so it's easy to apply and easy to put into action straight away, but also easy to understand and relate to. There's a balance of support there, so it's not just about crisis situations, but actually, this is about the everyday challenges that we might face with our stress at work, as an example. And so, because of this, it's all about confidence building, so people feel equipped to act and know what to do when they themselves might be struggling or they spot somebody else that might be struggling. Why do we do things differently at Skill Based First Aid? Well, while traditional mental health first aid courses absolutely have value in the workplace and in the community. We've just found that some teams, some workplaces benefit from a different kind of approach. And that's where we've come in and why we've created our approach to it. Most people, in our opinion, don't need medical knowledge. They need the confidence to be human, but also the confidence and knowledge to know that that's enough when they're helping somebody else and when they're helping themselves. Why the skill-based way works, and this is where our design comes in, and what we're about and our values as a company and what we're passionate about. And because we focus on this is what really makes a difference. So we're focusing on building the confidence, not just about overwhelming people with all the knowledge. We're giving people practical tools that they can take into the real world. We're giving people clarity over complexity. We're focusing on empathy language as opposed to clinical language. We're focusing on prevention as opposed to crisis response. And we're removing barriers to supporting children and young people. So if you're on an adult course for your workplace, you're going to learn skills around listening and helping others that go beyond helping your colleagues. They help your family, your friends, and if you've got children of your own, they will help you help them as well. Now, here's a full list of the series that we do in our Mental Wellbeing First Aid. And in the next slide, I'm going to share some examples of the subjects we talk about as well. But we've got a whole range of courses to suit different teams, different needs. And so we've got the full 2-day Mental Wellbeing First Aider certification, and then we've got the 1-day Mental Health First Aid supporter, and then right the way down to like our awareness, mental health first aid awareness courses. We've got foundations and we've got our essentials. So a real mix there to help you and your team build the right training plan for your company. We've also got a bolt-on course, which is managing mental health at work, which is all aligned with the health and safety executive guidelines. And that's an hour and a half, and that can be bolted onto any of the courses listed above. So you could have a large number of managers that you want to train in some awareness-based training. So you could have the 2.5 hour course at Mental Wellbeing First Aid Essentials, and then top up with the bolt-on, which is more specific about, as a manager, what my responsibilities are for managing my team and their mental health. Now, on all those courses that you're seeing listed, this is what you can expect in each of them. They'll have a real life understanding of what mental health is, what it isn't, and what we mean by well-being. We'll share tools to spot signs of declining well-being in ourselves and in others. We'll share the confidence to support and signpost without diagnosing the person. We share a clear, repeatable action plan, so it helps our confidence in knowing, okay, that action plan is really memorable and I know what to do when I'm having these conversations. We give you ideas and how to start conversations on preventing crisis, so not just about responding to it. We do include how you respond to crisis as well. We're focusing on shifting mindset and culture, so how we see mental health at work. And there's a whole foundation for long-term well-being in your workplace when you come onto our training courses. Now, if you're watching this and you're thinking, I'd love to deliver this training myself, how can I do that? We offer an instructor course, so what we call our Train the Trainer. So our Mental Wellbeing First Aid instructor course is available. So it might be that you've got an internal team of people you want to train up to make it more cost effective to regularly deliver the training by someone in your own team. They can come onto it. Or it might be that you're independent, you're already running your own business, or you want to set up a business, or maybe you're a freelance trainer and you want to add this series of courses to your toolkit. Then yeah, that's what our instructor course is for. And there's absolutely no prerequisites for this. And that is because we believe we're not building mental health professionals, we're building superhuman superpowers where you'll learn empathy, connection, and courage in your training. So if you did our instructor course, we'll help you understand the why behind the context. We'll help you deliver with warmth, clarity, and confidence. And most importantly, you'll be becoming one of our hero makers, and you'll join that hero makers community, which is a glowing, yeah, it's glowing as well, a growing global community of hero makers across the globe who are purpose driven trainers creating safer, kinder workplaces every day. And just to add to the real difference that we're making here in the workplace, I kind of see this as moving delegates from have to becoming want to. So it's not uncommon that people have to, it's a tick box exercise that I've come onto this training because the company's set in the motion and they said everybody must do some mental health awareness training, or maybe they have to do the mental wellbeing first aid course. And so it's not uncommon that people come into a room thinking, oh, it's just another training session. And honestly, that's fair. We've all been there. But that's exactly why our approach matters. Because we believe that tick box exercise is where that tick box training that somebody comes onto, that can become a light bulb moment when they're on the course with us. We believe that an unsure attendee or delegate, they can become a champion for change when they've been on our courses. And we believe that a course can leave a real impact on your culture and your people. So we're building confidence that lasts and training that actually means something for your culture and your team. And to back everything up that I've said in this presentation today, we also offer this 100% money back guarantee. So this is your confidence in us as your training provider, because we're so confident in our approach that we guarantee the confidence of your first aiders. So we'll guarantee that everyone that trains with us, if they don't come away feeling like a confident first aider, then we'll refund you and we'll retrain them, because we're passionate about making sure people feel confident. It's as simple as that. So you can be assured that we're fully committed to the confidence and capability of your workplace first aiders. And you don't just need to take my word for it. Here's some data to show you the difference that we're making in the training room. Over 98% of over 125,000 delegates rate us as excellent. And we're pretty damn proud of that. And I would also say that the 2% is rating us as good, because it's hard to be completely 100% right. And if you don't want to take my word for that, you can always find our Google listing and you can see all the amazing and lovely things that people say, or even on our website there's some reviews and things from real delegates. So if you're looking for some mental health or wellbeing training in the workplace that ignites confidence, not just compliance, or knowledge in your team, it creates a culture shift, not just awareness, it feels human, uplifting, and genuinely useful, then we'd love to work with you. So please get in touch, scan the QR code, book in a free consultation, talk to us. We also do lots of free 1 hour training sessions where you can really see and experience the training in real life. So get in touch if you want to attend one of those. And yeah, I'll hopefully see you on a training course soon.